Joseph Loconte's The War for Middle-earth is a historical and literary study of how Tolkien and Lewis, both Oxford scholars and close friends, grappled with the political and spiritual upheavals of the 1930s and 1940s. Loconte argues that their works, The Lord of the Rings and the Chronicles of Narnia, were deeply shaped by the gathering storm of totalitarianism and global war. The book begins with the premise that myth is moral resistance. Tolkien and Lewis believed that stories could illuminate eternal truths and inspire courage against tyranny. A central theme is the confrontation with evil. Loconte emphasizes that both authors saw the rise of fascism and Nazism as manifestations of radical evil, which they mirrored in their fictional worlds through dark powers like Sauron and the White Witch. Another key theme is friendship and faith. The Inklings, their literary circle, provided a space for Tolkien and Lewis to share ideas, critique each other's work, and strengthen their Christian convictions amid cultural despair. The book explores major lessons across its narrative. Myth as moral vision. Stories reveal truths about good and evil. Evil is real. Totalitarian regimes embodied radical corruption. Friendship sustains courage. The Inklings nurtured creativity and resilience. Faith as anchor. Christian belief shaped their response to suffering. Imagination as resistance. Fantasy worlds offered moral clarity amid chaos. War as crucible. Their experiences in WWI and WW2 deepened their themes of sacrifice and hope. Legacy of courage. Their works continue to inspire resistance to tyranny. Practical insights include value myth. Stories can carry moral truths across generations. Recognize evil. Naming corruption is the first step to resisting it. Nurture friendship. Creative communities sustain resilience. Anchor in faith. Belief provides strength in times of crisis. Use imagination. Creativity can resist despair and inspire hope. Learn from history. Past struggles illuminate present challenges. Loconte blends historical analysis, literary criticism, and biography. His style is scholarly yet accessible, making the book appealing to readers of Tolkien, Lewis, and history alike. Another theme is war as formative experience. Both Tolkien and Lewis served in World War I and lived through World War II, shaping their understanding of sacrifice, courage, and the cost of freedom. The book also emphasizes hope amid despair. Tolkien and Lewis insisted that even in the darkest times, goodness, faith, and courage endure. The book closes with a reminder. Their imaginative worlds were not escapist fantasies, but moral responses to tyranny. By confronting evil with myth and faith, Tolkien and Lewis offered timeless lessons for resisting despair and preserving hope. At its core, The War for Middle-earth is about the power of imagination and faith to confront radical evil. It invites readers to see literature not as escape, but as moral vision, forged in the fires of history.